We're recording this video. Turn on the lights, please. Our scriptures tell us about 8 types of images of God. The image of God can be created in 8 different ways. Shaili darumai lauhi lekhya lepya cha saikati manomai manimai pratimashta vidha smrita. An image of God may be shaili, carved out of stone, or darumai, it may be carved out of wood. It may be made of metal, lauhi. Lekhya, it may be drawn or engraved. Lepya, it may be made of clay or sandalwood paste. Saikati, it may be made out of sand. Bhagwan Sri Ram had created an image of Shankar Bhagwan in Rameshwaram out of sand. It may be Manimai, an image of God may be made of precious gems and stones. Or it may be Manomai, an image of God may be created by your own mind. Of these 8 types of images told to us by Bhagavad Mahapuran, the best one, the most beneficial one for us is Manomai, the one we create in our own mind. It is the best for more than one reason. One reason is that you always have your mind with you, so you can produce or create an image of God whenever you want. Your mind is always with you, so Manomai image can be created anytime you want. You may not always have another image, a deity, an image of God carved out of wood or out of stone, but you will always have your own mind. Also, Munde munde matir bhinna tunde tunde saraswati. Everyone is an individual. We all have our own particular likes and preferences. We don't think about God in the same way. When we create an image of God, when we see an image of God, we may not all like that image. Some people will say, this is a beautiful image of God. Others may be thinking, it could be better. So the image we create in our mind will be an image that we like. It is of our own preference. So that is a very big plus. This is a very great advantage that we have. And if you have an external image, then you can't change the way Bhagwan looks. Let's say you have a painting of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and now he is standing, playing the flute, and you want to see him sitting down somewhere. He is with the gopis, he is with Radharani. You may want to see him with Yashoda Maiya. You can't change that image. But when you create an image of his in the mind, you can change that image as many times as you want and whenever you want. You can make it as you desire, and whenever you want, you can change it. So there are many advantages to creating Manomai Murti. Now, a doubt may enter the mind. What if a very, very accomplished artist creates a very beautiful image of God in his mind? He will get a very beautiful darshan of Sri Krishna. When Sri Krishna appears before him, that would be a very beautiful Sri Krishna. As opposed to Sri Krishna who appears in front of someone who doesn't even know how to draw a line. So the one who's not a good artist will not get a very good darshan. When Sri Krishna comes, he will be very ordinary looking. But scriptures put a rest to this confusion of ours by saying that Bhagwan Shri Krishna, God is so merciful that he appears before the devotee in the same way. He appears before everyone in the same way. When he gives darshan, he has unlimited beauty. So a villager, someone who is illiterate, like Dhanna Jat, he's not at all educated. When he creates an image of God, it may be a very crude image, as opposed to someone who is very highly educated and very artistic. He will create a very beautiful, beautiful image of Sri Krishna. But though both of these individuals will have the same darshan. When Sri Krishna appears before them, both of them will get the same darshan. Dhanna Jat is getting the same darshan as, what to speak of, the artistic fellow, he will get the same darshan as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar get. So we should create a mental image of Sri Krishna. And creating a mental image of Sri Krishna is what Jagadguru Uttam Shri Kripaluji Maharaj calls roop dhyan. He has coined this term, roop dhyan. The concept is eternal. It's nothing new. It's not new. It is not merely ancient. It is an eternal concept to meditate on Bhagwan, to think about God. But Sri Maharaji has explained it. He has explained it tremendously, how to do roop dhyan, what to think about. He has taught the world to meditate on Sri Krishna very lovingly. And this roop dhyan is the very life of devotional practice. Gauranga Mahaprabhu says, Manera Smarana Pran. Roop dhyan is a very life of devotion. So let's now do roop dhyan. I shall guide you, and you please close your eyes, and we will do roop dhyan. With your subtle body, you are leaving this material world and you are going to Golok, the divine abode of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is standing before you. With his beautiful, curly, jet black, silky hair. With his eyes that you can drown in. They are full of nectar. With a mischievous glint in his eyes. With his very beautiful, shapely nose. With his red lips. With his body exuding this divine fragrance. He is standing before you. Do pranam to his lotus feet. You are now falling to the ground, doing pranam at his lotus feet. Behold the beautiful, divinely beautiful lotus feet of Sri Krishna. Inhale the fragrance of these lotus feet. You are placing jasmine flower buds at these lotus feet. There is a divine light that is shining from the toenails of Sri Krishna's lotus feet. Sri Krishna is lifting you with his strong but loving arms. And he is fulfilling your desire by embracing you. Experience the touch of Lord Krishna's divine body. Inhale the fragrance of his flower garland, mixed with the fragrance of his body, mixed with the paste of sandalwood. And saffron. Mixed with the fragrance of Radharani, who pervades his entire being. As per your desire, Sri Krishna allows you to serve him. Now there are flowering bushes all around. Gopis are choosing flowers, and you have become a 16-year-old gopi. Feel yourself to be a 16-year-old, lovely 16-year-old gopi. Whose only desire is her beloved Krishna. All day long she thinks of serving her beloved. She devises many different ways of pleasing him with her seva. Right now, you are selecting flowers. You are making garlands out of these flowers. You are making bracelets, a besar, a nose pendant, nupur, anklets, all these ornaments you are making for Sri Krishna, your beloved. Now you're putting these ornaments on Sri Krishna. You are taking the flower garland, you're placing it around his neck. The garland is very beautiful and very fragrant. It pleases him. And so it pleases you to know that he is happy. You ask for permission to put the bracelets made of flowers around his wrists. You receive permission. So now you are putting the flower bracelet on the right wrist and now on the left one. He is smiling. You have also made rings made of flower buds. Put them on his beautiful fingers. No, this one is too small. Try another one. This is good. And now you go to the favorite, your favorite, his lotus feet. You attach the anklets. You place them around his ankles. Your beloved playfully takes the garland of flowers. He is placing it around your neck. Shri Krishna is now reclining. He is in a resting mood. Now you press his lotus feet. Place both his lotus feet in your lap. And now massage those soft and fragrant lotus feet of Sri Krishna. You're pressing them very lightly for fear that you may hurt him. But he playfully scolds you and says, "Is this all the strength you have? Use up all your strength." With the purpose of giving him happiness and making him comfortable, you are pressing his lotus feet with all your strength. And you feel happy in his happiness. Tat sukha sukhitvam. These words are repeating themselves in your mind. Tat sukha sukhitvam. Tat sukha sukhitvam. Tat sukha sukhitvam. Be happy in his happiness. Tat sukha sukhitvam. You are thinking of pleasing him, and you see a great big smile on his face. His eyes are full of kindness and understanding and mischief and compassion. You cannot seem to avert your gaze. You cannot seem to take your eyes away from his eyes. He speaks volumes with his eyes without speaking a word. As you have his lotus feet in your lap, you are feeling that centuries of sadness has come to an end. The sadness, the unrest, the restlessness, the fear, the tensions, they have disappeared. He has taken them all away. All you know is that he is your beloved. This is what you are feeling. He is my beloved. I do not need anything else. My life is full of happiness, full of joy. There is no problem that can stand before his grace. All the trivialities, small little problems that had become mountainous have disappeared with one look from him. All you are thinking about is his happiness, how to bring a smile to his face, how to make him happy. What will make him happy? What can I do? What more can I do? Your eyes are moist with tears. Shri Krishna, your beloved Shyam Sundar, sits up and wipes your tears. He embraces you this time. His touch seems to be the touch of a mother, a loving mother, a forgiving mother, an understanding mother. Who would do anything for her child. The happiness that you are feeling cannot be described in words, not even by those who have a very eloquent style of writing. Only you know how you are feeling with your beloved Shri Krishna giving you the embrace of a mother. Then he puts his elbow on your shoulder, and suddenly he is your best friend. Now he says, I'm hungry. And he asks, like a child asks his mother. So now you are feeling that he is your child. And you want to give him something to eat. Mangoes are in season. You are now plucking the very ripe mangoes from the low branches of the mango tree. In the nearby stream that has very clean water, you are washing those mangoes, and now you're giving them to your child, Kanhaiya. You have gone through so many emotions, so many relationships. And why not? He is everything to you. You know. And he is reminding you. Now you are taking a walk with him, hand in hand. You are resting your shoulder, your head on his shoulders. He says, I have taken all your burdens. You're feeling very light, aren't you? Yes. You feel so light that you feel you can fly. The dark clouds of doubt and confusion have lifted. The sky is clear. and it's sunny outside. The darkness of despair, sadness, self-doubt, lacking confidence, those clouds have lifted. His love has given you a newfound confidence. It has given you a joy that is new. You have never felt this before. He has given you a purpose in life. Look at him smiling at you, saying so much with his eyes. He has fixed everything with one glance and one embrace. बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय।